Hey everybody, Kevin here with Pursuing Pixels, and this is episode number 145 of 15 Minutes of Game, and I'm going to be playing some Zero Gunner 2 Minus here, and this is one of my favorite Psikyo shmups. I don't know if this qualifies quite as an indie game, but close enough, and definitely, not as well known of shmup. And the thing that I love about this game, just to get right into it, and as always with these videos, you're never really meant to watch the whole thing unless you want to, but just check out some gameplay, and if you like what you see, I'll have links in the video description. But you have it's just enemies are coming from all different directions, and then it looks maybe at first glance like a twin stick shooter, but you're actually holding down a button. You can see this like green marker on the screen, and that's like a pivot point as I hold that down, and then I rotate around that pivot point. So it's it's just got a really interesting control scheme, and then these energy, these green energy things, and P for the power, which I've already maxed out this ship. Or this helicopter or whatever it is, but I really love like the Dreamcast aesthetics. But again, like I was saying, if you're not firing, the collectibles kind of start homing in towards you, so you can easily kind of power up. But the one thing that kind of sucks is, if you take some damage like late in the stage on a boss, it can be kind of tough. There's some weird camera angles every now and then, but just for like a short cutscene segment. But there's some really cool bosses. I really like how not every one of these Psikyo games does this, but a lot of them have these have it where like the first either 4 or 5 levels are fuck. I got my power right back up. Fuck. But yeah, the first I think either 4 or 5 levels are randomized, so you'll get like a different order each time. They're the same kind of layout of enemies and stuff, but I like how there's like little segments to each level, little cutscenes. I think this is an older game, like from the, early 2000s originally, or maybe late 90s even. But yeah, I think the Psikyo shmups are a little more popular in Japan, but they're more known for like Gunbird 2 or Strikers 1942 and 43, maybe, I think is what they're called. But yeah, they're probably most known for those games. But yeah, this is probably my favorite of the bunch. This and Dragon Blaze, which is actually going to be the next game that I'll play in this series. Because yeah, I just really love Dragon Blaze. That's more of like a vertical Tate mode style shmup. But yeah, as you can see, this one here is super unique, at least to me. I was unfamiliar with it until they re-released these games on Switch. I know they've put out a couple like Psikyo bundles and whatnot since, that include I think there's like 8 or 10 different games that are on Switch. I've picked up a handful of them, and yeah, including Gunbird 2 and Strikers 1942. I think I picked up Gunbarrich or Gunbarrick, however you say it, which that one's pretty cool. That one's interesting too. It's kind of incorporates some breakout mechanics as well. But yeah, this one, and then Dragon Blaze just has some really cool mechanics, which I'll get into in that video. But yeah, really love all the different helicopters or ships or whatever you can pick from at the beginning are not too different. But yeah, they have some slight differences. Like there's secondary weapons. Like you can see, I kind of have like these homing missiles. I think this one's called the Comanche. This is my favorite. I'll maybe, depending on how far I get in this run, which after those 2 quick deaths on the last level, might not be very far. I will say this one's maybe one of the, once you get the hang of the controls, it's one of the slightly easier Psikyo shmups. Like, they get pretty nuts. Like, I have it on normal here, and on some of them I even have to put it down to, like, very easy just to be able to play it. This one I can even crank up the difficulty a little bit more if I'm feeling it. But yeah, I just love all the little cutscenes. Like, this is still the second level here, but, like, it feels like there's just, maybe not even cutscenes, but set pieces. And then you also, as you collect the energy, you can see the meters on the side. You get your bombs on the left-hand side. And every time I fill that meter all the way on the left up, I have 2 bombs right now you can see filled up. So every time I fill up that meter, I get another bomb. And that's just, again, from collecting those like green energy pickups. So I might as well dump some bombs on this boss. There we go. Yeah, I love this one, like how it just scales up these buildings. I guess it's not even really a bomb, it's just like a power shot. So it's not like a screen clear or anything. You really don't have anything like that. But yeah, sometimes like the last run I played just to get this all set up, like this was the first level I played. I think they might just scale up the difficulty, But yeah, another cool thing too is it's actually you only take damage from enemy projectiles. Like you can run right into a ship or into another plane. In this case, apparently a passenger airplane. I don't know, with turrets on it. But yeah, you can like run into them and it doesn't do damage. Obviously, I mean you're gonna be they're shooting right from there, so I mean it's pretty likely that you'll get hit pretty quickly. But again, it's not total bullet hell action. It's more like positioning and strategy a little bit. And again, if you do crank up the difficulty a little harder, it gets pretty wild. I think there's like 2 or 3 difficulties ahead of this one. I've definitely never made it all the way through. And the nice thing is you can set, like I think I have it set to where I can get like 2 continues or something like that with 3 credits each, but you can like set it to infinite. Like you can definitely, if you just want to see the game through, or if you just want to set it up to like, okay, I only want 1 credit, you can have it set up to like whatever restrictions you want. There's tons of options in this game, and in all the Psikyo kind of re-releases. But after that one rough boss, I'm going to speak too soon here, but after that one rough boss, mini boss even, I'm faring a little bit better here. Got a nice power shot off. No, I went right into it. Yeah, let's continue. What do you got? Yeah, I love these, like, I guess essentially Transformer transformations. I think you can even tweak, like, every time you die. I think you start off with 2 bombs. I think you can even tweak that to, like, how many, or power shots, whatever you want to call it. And it does have 2-player co-op, by the way, which most of the Psikyo games do as well, which is a huge perk for any you know, shmup or any arcade-style game. Okay, I think this is the last of the levels that are kind of in the opening, like, shuffle roundup that you can... That can be any of the... Like, this one can also be the first level you play. And I think the reason they call this one Zero Gunner 2 minus, like, I think the reason it has the minus in it is they did have to, like, do some... Like, it's not exactly the same as the arcade game. It's pretty close, I think, but I think they made some actual tweaks where the other ones are a little bit more of faithful ports. I forget what they are, but again, I'll try to have links to like the website for this game if there is one in the video description. This level's really cool. And this is another one of those games you're just like holding down fire console. I shouldn't say that actually, because you want to be, but you do have to like feather on it a little bit if you want to collect the different power-ups. Alright, what do you got for me? Fuck. Yeah, you always gotta look for like the red like minion ships if you want to get the power-ups for yours. Yeah, usually each little set piece, like, it's not too... Like, you don't have to do too much damage. I think this is one of the tougher segments. At least for me. And I know it doesn't look too chaotic, and it really is not. Compared to what I'm going to be playing next, which is Dragon Blaze, which I got to stop talking about during this video. All right, stage 5. I'll probably just finish out this, you know, however far I can get on this credit, and call the video there. But yeah, now it starts getting a little crazier, and yeah, this is always level 5 to the best of my recollection. Yeah, I really like, I don't know, I just really like this, like, era of graphics. I love the Dreamcast stuff. It really reminds me of some of those, like, Capcom shmups that I'm trying to think of. Even, like, what was the name of that game? Cannon Spike, I think? It kind of reminds me of, like, that style of 3D graphics, I guess. Which that game actually controls very similarly to this. Kind of control a character that pivots around. Yeah, that's kind of... I don't know why I never thought of that before. But yeah, this game is actually super similar to Cannon Spike now that I think about it. And I don't think, same thing like when you hit the, if you run into a ship or a different plane or vehicle or whatever, you don't take damage. I think it's the same thing with the buildings. Like, it'll stop your projectiles, but no, it's not like some shmups where you can't touch the walls or anything. All right, what do we got? Yeah, some of these, like, where they put you in the middle and you got a few different kind of turrets trying to take you out. There we go. No, I didn't see that. Fuck. Last life. I think I technically still have it set up, like I said, for one more continue, but now these levels start getting a little bit longer as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm in good shape here. Hopefully I can remember some of these patterns. It's been a while. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna continue. So I have a feeling this isn't gonna last too much longer now that the going's getting tough. And now that I don't have any beef for my attacks, gotta take out one of these arms. Ah, come on. At least I gotta power up. Fuck. Okay, this is definitely my last continue, but I think I might have squeaked out. No. I was gonna say, I think I might have squeaked out of there. No. Yeah, that's definitely what I have it set to. Let's see where my score stacks up to my normal high score. Or I shouldn't say my normal, but my last high score. It is unfortunately just local, but... Oh, man. Oh, it's the Hokum is the ship I was using. The Comanche's a different one. So you know what? Why don't I start off another run just real quick here? And you know what? I'm going to crank up the difficulty. Why don't I go to just max it out just to see what it's all about? I'll try a different ship, and I'll just play it for a quick sec. And I will play as the Comanche this time. So I think I do like this one perhaps a little bit more. I don't remember 100% for sure, but this might have even been the same first level last time, but I won't play this whole credit through, and obviously you know by now if you want to check this game out or not, but just going to play a little bit more, maybe just through this one set of continues, but yeah, there's already way more going on this stage. This might even be kind of don't even recognize this stage. I might just be not paying attention, though. Oh, big time. Even the song, though, sounds a little different. But yeah, you can see way more chaos going on. No, this is definitely a level I played. But yeah, this boss already is like way more, shooting way more shit at me. Oh, come on. You got nothing. You got nothing. All right, let's go. Kind of get like Power Rangers vibes or something from the music. I don't know if it's the slap bass or what. Oh yeah, I thought I was maxed out. No way. I don't know how I'm playing so much better now that I got it on the toughest difficulty. Although I'm still on the first level, I shouldn't speak too soon here. Unfortunately, just barely unfortunately, but you can't skip any of the like cutscenes like that. Oh yeah. I did not expect to weave through that. Oh, come on. Power up, come on. Yes. Heck yeah. All right. I love this song in particular. I don't know, I just like these cheesy Top Gun 80s guitar riffs. Oh yeah, there's just way more, not even just more bullets, but more enemies. Some of the explosions, I will say, is small gripe. I think they have patched that and tweaked it a little bit, but they do get obscure, or they obscure the projectiles and bullets a little bit sometimes. Like, I get that it wouldn't quite fit in this game, but maybe some, like, bright, you know, I always love those just, like, bright purple neon projectiles and bullet hells just because it makes it so much easier to see what's coming. But yeah, when those bigger ships explode, it's, like, massive. I don't know why I keep calling them ships. I don't think that really applies for, like, a jet. Oh, yeah. Just had to take out the main plane. Let's go. Oh, that was a cool little 3D angle there. Shit. Spoke too soon. Yeah, I think some of these too, yeah, you only do need to take out the main, like, boss or whatever, mini-boss. Yeah, definitely the case there. Last life for the video here. Or no, I got one more. Yeah, like some of the projectiles you can shoot down as well, which is cool. Like the missiles. Yeah, just like how much positioning and like finesse, which I guess always comes into play, the finesse aspect of kind of maneuvering around the screen and whatnot in pretty much any shmup. But I don't know, it just feels different in this game, which is really cool. Give me max. Oh. I got no like power boost bombs or whatever. Let's start collecting some stuff. I'm almost full. Alright, there's one. And yeah, same thing with the button that you like kind of pivot with. Like you think like instinctively you want to hold it down, which you do a lot of times, but then you kind of want to like hold it down for a second, let it go. You almost want to like slowly feather it. Not like super quickly, but yeah, just lightly kind of on off more than feathering, I guess, if that makes sense. All right. Bring out another mini boss. Fuck. Alright, now this is the last life on this run here. Okay. Not bad, getting to the third level, maybe even close to the end of the third level on my first credit. I'm getting some cheap shots in. Heck yeah. Beating the third level on my first credit. Let's go. Oh, man. A little too close for comfort there. Ah, there it is. All right, well, I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to call the video there. But, yeah, I highly recommend Zero Gunner 2. And, yeah, maybe crank up the difficulty a little bit past normal once you get the hang of the controls. But, yeah, I really love this game. I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll have links in the video description, as always, which I probably already said a few times. But, yeah, thanks for watching, as always, and take care, and stay tuned for Dragon Blaze next.